welcome back to Crazy Dave's Kitchen. Okay, what I got for you today? An amazing, easy to make tomatillo salsa. You're like, well, okay, what is that? Well, in English terms, tomatillo salsa is nothing more than a green salsa. So when you go to your taco stand, you got your red salsa, which is fiery hot. You've got your avocado salsa, absolutely amazing. I'm gonna get to that part in the second half. And then you've got your green salsa, which is your tomatillo salsa. Now, any one of those three salsas, you can make them screaming hot, or you can make them flavorful and absolutely amazing. All right, sit back, relax, enjoy as I show you how to make a tomatillo salsa a little bit different because I've got a secret ingredient. One of the first things you're going to want to do is get a pot of boiling water. So almost immediately fill that pot up 3/4 with water and then set it to high so you get that water nice and boiling. Okay, so what are you going to need? Well, right here I've got two medium-sized white onions. Just rough chop them, okay? Over here I've got 4 serrano peppers, okay? And if you look, I kind of roasted them on my grill because my grill was on. So I roasted these. Now, secret on these, you're going to have to de-seed 3.5. That's right, 3.5. You're going to de-seed these things. The other one, you're going to leave regular because that's going to adjust your heat. Now, if you want it really flaming hot, put all 4 of them in, okay? Now, over here off the side, I've got half of an avocado. That's going to come later into the avocado salsa. Now, on the smoker, I've got the tomatillo. Come with me. Okay, so right now, I'm going to open the smoker. I just got done doing the tomatillo, okay? So you'll see a little bit of the smoke still. That's because of the smoke daddy smoke generator. Remember, just don't touch that when that thing's on because that's very, very hot, okay? So these are nice and roasted. Now, normally with the tomatillos, you're going to cut them in half, and then you're going to go ahead and throw them into your pot of boiling water. Well, these, if we use our little tongs here, you'll see they're really soft. If you zoom in here, you'll see they're really soft. I can even touch them. Okay, so these I'm not going to boil them. I'm just going to take them off and set them off to the side while the onions are going to be boiling. Now you're going to boil those onions until they're nice, soft, and tender. Okay, so as far as tomatillos, one thing I forgot to mention is how many, or how do you know how much to buy? Well, we usually go about 12 to 13 tomatillos depending on the size. It's about a pound to maybe a pound and a quarter, but honestly, if you just count out 12 to 13 of them, you'll be perfectly fine. We're gonna set these babies off to the side. I'm gonna take this pile of onions, I'm gonna put it into the boiling water. Then I'm gonna work on the serrano peppers. This part, I recommend you probably wear gloves because serrano peppers are very evil when they touch anything, okay? But again, we're going to de-seed 3.5 of these serrano peppers, one side or one half, we're going to leave it alone. Serrano peppers and onions both go in the pot of boiling water until they're nice, soft, and tender. Okay, so now we got the peppers that you'll see I de-seeded them right here. So you can kind of rotate it. You'll see that, actually not that one, but this one you'll see kind of de-seeded. You got your onions in here. This was boiling water, but I added the onions, so it's got to kind of rebalance out. You're going to boil these things until those onions are nice and soft, about 10-15 minutes, give or take. Now, once you do that, we're going to put it all together, and you're going to find out what that secret ingredient is. Okay, guys, so while you got the onions in the pot behind me boiling, we took the tomatillos and we put it into our blender, okay? Then, now is the time you're going to grab one bunch of cilantro. Now, here's something that a lot of people forget about. This is element. You don't want to eat rubber bands in your salsa. So peel that off. You're not going to de-stem them. You're going to leave it just like that and one whole bunch. If you really love cilantro like I do, go for 2. But start with 1 because you can always adjust later, okay? Now, you got 1 lime. We're going to cut that in half. Now, a trick on this, you're going to juice your lime. I'm going to go over to my silverware drawer and I get a fork, okay? Now, we're going to take this lime, you're going to stab it like so, and then you're going to do this. Now, this is the part where take your lime. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, the top here. Take this, kind of hold it there, and then you're going to rotate it while you're squeezing it. And as you're squeezing it and you're rotating it, you'll see you're getting a lot of juices. A lot of people are like, oh, you know what, just roll it, put it in the microwave, it'll get all the juices out. No, because look, I'm going to squeeze it. And I'm squeezing tight, okay? Now you see, there's no more liquid coming out here, right? But now we're gonna take this fork and we'll check this out. How much more juice did I just get out by using that fork, squeezing it and rotating at the same time? A lot. Okay, now you're gonna take your cilantro, jam it in there, and we're still waiting for the onions. They're almost done. But let me go grab that secret ingredient that you need to know about, okay? And I hid it from you guys on camera on purpose. What is the secret ingredient? Mexican chicken bouillon. They call it caldo con sabor de pollo, okay? And we're just using 2 tablespoons that I put into this little cup. We're just gonna dump that in there. That is your secret ingredient. Add your chicken bouillon. We're gonna throw it over there, put this off to the side. And we're waiting for the onion to finish boiling. We'll be right back. Okay, so the onions have been boiling, and I've been stirring it up a little bit, and they're pretty soft. I mean, you can feel them. And hot, but I love onions. Oh man, I can eat an onion like an apple. Okay, but that's a whole different story. Ooh, that onion got white because of those peppers. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and turn off the heat. We're gonna grab our little metal strainer here. You can grab any strainer you want. You're going to drain the water off of the onions and the pepper. But here's the deal. Do not empty it 100%. You're going to reserve about a quarter cup. Another trick you can do is when you have your strainer is, dump out the water a little bit, come back, and as you're shaking it, you'll see that there's still water dripping. And that gives you about your quarter cup of water, okay? Now we're going to take the onions and add it to the blender. Now we're adding the onions to the blender. Pick up any of the runaways. Now come back, add your water to it. Try to get your onions out of the pot. Be careful, don't burn yourself. Throw that in the tin. Then you have your secret ingredient, which I don't know where it went. Oh wait, I put that in there earlier. The old age for you. Okay, now we're going to put this up here. Don't forget your cat. Put that on there. And now what you're going to do is, it's up to you how much you want to pulsate that. Now, some people want their tomatillo a little chunky. The way we make it is we make it nice and smooth. So we're going to turn this baby on. It's going to get loud. And we're going to blend it to a nice and smooth. All right, now we're going to taste this real quick. Just kind of put your finger on it. That is absolutely perfect amount of heat, or it's going to get you, but then it's going to kind of come back down. Ooh, this is absolutely amazing. I guarantee you my wife is going to love this one. All right, so that's the tomatillo basic thing. Put it in a container, set it in the fridge. Some people like to serve it and eat it hot. I'm just so used to when I go to the taco stands, nice and chilled out. Okay, now stay with me. I'm going to show you how to now convert this into the avocado salsa. Okay, so now we took the tomatillo salsa, threw it into a nice large container, okay? Just so you know, this stuff will hold in the fridge for about a week. Trust me, it's not gonna last a week around here, okay? So we're just gonna go ahead and close that baby up, put it off to the side. Okay, now, what we have left? We have 1 cup of reserved tomatillo salsa, and we have 3/4 of an avocado. Now, this part is up to you. If you want it chunkier, you add more avocado to it. But we're just going to return 1 cup back into the blender. Okay, put that up to the side. We're going to take the 3/4 of the avocado, dump that in there. And now this part, you don't have to blend smooth unless you want to. So we're just going to go here and there a little bit. And you kind of watch it, you'll see still a little bit on the chunkier side. So it's really up to you how you want your avocado salsa. I want creamy, so I'm going to blend this thing up. There we go. Now, one of the things you can do after you make your avocado base, okay, you can now take your avocado and slices or dices and now add it to, now you got the avocado salsa, but chunky. So with this base, you can do anything. Now you can add more cilantro, more onion. You can add tomato. You can get creative. But that is how you make a basic green tomatillo salsa that's absolutely amazing. Thanks for watching Crazy Dave's Kitchen. I'm off to eat some salsa.